On tonight's episode, we step into the world of John Wick as we are introduced to Ana de Armas's character Eve McCarro in the spinoff Ballerina. Did it live up to the hype? We're going to chat about it. Over on the TV side, Apple TV Plus has dropped another banger. Owen Wilson is back with his new show Stick, and we're going to talk about that. Resident Alien is back for season 4. Guys, if you're not watching the show, what are you doing, man? The show is hilarious, and we're going to chat about the new season. We're going to be breaking down all the news here for this first week of June, so strap on in and get ready because it's time for a new Am I on the Air? What is going down, everybody? Welcome back to another brand new edition of Am I on the Air? My name is DONMEGA, and I'm your host. I'm so happy that you're here to join me once again to get caught up with all the latest and the greatest when it comes to entertainment news in television, movies, and non-spoiler reviews. You come right here on a week-by-week basis to get caught up with it all. It's season 30, episode 7, and tonight's show is titled Fight Like a Girl. We're going to be breaking down the news from June the 4th through today, June the 10th. So strap on in and let's get her going. My big movie of the weekend. I was so excited to get to the theater this weekend. I've been waiting and waiting for this movie to drop, and it did not disappoint. From the world of John Wick, it is Ballerina. That's right, Ballerina, the first big theatrical spinoff of the John Wick franchise, starring Ana de Armas, my future ex-wife. I love her so much. I was so excited when this movie got casted and I found out it was going to be Ana de Armas in a John Wick spinoff, and we were going to be bringing that hot action to the fire. And I was ready for it, man. I was actually sad last year. Remember, this movie was supposed to come out last year, and they delayed it. And they went back and they retooled it, and they redid some action scenes, and they really beefed it up. And it paid off in spades. It was so good. So, guys, here's what I'm going to say about Ballerina. Just to set context. Is the movie's story groundbreaking? No. Is it anything new you haven't seen before? No. But do you really go to a movie like this for the amazing story? No. You go into the world of John Wick for what? I'm going to give you a hint. One word. What is it? It's action. Action, baby. You go to these movies for action. Unparalleled, amazing, just unfiltered, unadulterated action. Just badass balls to the wall. And that's what John Wick 1, 2, 3, 4 has brought us. So when I go into a movie like Ballerina, I'm like, okay, the story's a little but does the movie bring the action? And hell yeah, it does. This movie brings action upon action upon action. It gets to a point in this movie where you can't even breathe. It is literally one action sequence. The second it's over, you're in another action sequence 2 minutes later. It's just action upon action upon action from set piece to set piece to set piece, and it's incredible. It is some of the best action, man. It is that John Wick kind of action. It is so good from hand to hand, to the gunfighting, to the sword fighting, to the knife fighting, grenades, you name it. This movie even brings you flamethrowers, and it is phenomenal. So damn good. This movie is a straight up revenge flick. I don't even really have a log line to read you about what this movie is, but I'll tell you. The movie starts off with Ana de Armas' character as a young kid. Her dad gets killed. She sees the people that kill him. She gets brought into this family of the Rosca and she learns to become an assassin, and she's doing the John Wick thing. And then she comes across the people that bear the markings of the tribe that killed her father, and she goes off on her own to get revenge for her dad. And that's it, man. As much as John Wick was getting revenge for his dog in the first movie, Ana de Armas is getting revenge for her dad in this one. And it's awesome. but we got familiar faces like Angelica Houston, with Lance Reddick, so good to see him. Ian McShane, Gabriel Byrne's in this as the bad guy, and of course Keanu Reeves pops up as John Wick. Now, a lot of people wondering how much John Wick is in this. Is he in one scene? Is he in too much? Is he in too little? I'm going to say he's used just enough. And for the people that are still confused, saying, how is he even in this movie takes place technically during the events of Chapter 3, Parabellum, right? A lot of people like that. I've heard the director say multiple times this movie takes place between 3 and 4, but it really does make sense that this movie takes place more during John Wick Chapter 3, because you even see a scene from John Wick Chapter 3 in this movie, so you see what was kind of going on at the same time. And so when John Wick is brought in, you see him a couple times in this movie, but when he's brought in, it's awesome, and you get some really good stuff, and he's the Baba Yaga, man. He's back doing his thing. So at the end of the day, when I'm looking at a rating scale and I'm saying, what do I give this movie? Remember, I rank it on what did this movie want to bring to me? It wanted to bring me an action crime thriller, heavy on the action. Did it deliver that? Fuck yeah, it did. So I give Ballerina ding, 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 5 stars. That's right, the elusive 5 stars, because at the end of the day, I don't know how I could give this anything less. The actors were great. She was great. It was great to see John Wick. I love the world of John Wick. The action is incredible, and it was nonstop. It delivered what it set out to do, and that, my friends, is how you get to a 5-star movie. And I loved it. One of my favorite films of the year. Big thumbs up. Telling you to go see it. I know it slightly underperformed at the box office, and that's a disappointment to me, because this movie is badass. And for all the people that love the John Wick franchise, go show some love to this movie. It deserves it. 5 out of 5 Ballerina. Let's go. All right. My next movie here is kind of just a little throwaway that I'm going to kind of just tack on here because it's something new that I saw. Movie came out at the end of last year, and I'm talking about Y2K. This was a comedy that came out starring Jaden Martell from Stranger Things, Rachel Zegler, Julian Dennison, who of course most people know from Deadpool 2. Fred Durst pops up in this. This was written and directed by Kyle Mooney from SNL. And I always wanted to see this movie, but I just never got around to it. And then I saw it was on Max. It was on HBO Max, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a shot. I was sitting around and nothing to do. I was looking through the streaming shows and movies, and I said, I've really been wanting to see this. It's been sitting in my queue. I said, let's do it. New Year's Eve, 1999. 2 high school nobodies make the decision to crash the last major celebration before the new millennium on New Year's Eve, 1999. The night becomes even crazier than they could have ever dreamed when the clock strikes midnight. You remember what it is? If you were around in Y2K, the world was so scared that once we hit the year 2000, the computers were going to trip out and everything was going to break, and stock market was going to crash, and ATM machines were going to break, and no one could get on the internet. It was going to be crazy. But nothing happened. So luckily, nothing happened. But in this movie, this shit happens that they warned us about, and the computers try to take over, and it becomes a very violent kind of horror movie, but done in a comedic fashion. And I gotta tell you, for a movie that looked as stupid as this was, and I'm not saying it's not stupid because it is pretty stupid, but I really liked it. I really liked it. I had a fun time with Y2K. I'm glad I watched it. It made me laugh a lot. It is so cheesy. It is so stupid, but sometimes I just love that kind of humor, man. It makes me crack up, and I think the movie did its job. It's a nice hour and a half. It just runs and does its thing. So very, very happy.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
I was tired of searching for new pickleball gear that actually is good quality and performs. So I ordered the Volleybird pickleball subscription box from volleybird.shop. Every 8 weeks, I get a box full of high quality curated finds for my sport. Think a cool new top to wear on court, plus unique equipment and wellness goodies. It's like having a shopper who gets my active life and desire for gear that's been curated and tested. I know if there's a 3-pack of pickleballs in there or a new vegan sunscreen, it's going to be decent and work for me. Check it out yourself at volleybird.shop.
with Y2K. So I give this one 3 out of 5 stars, and I definitely think you should check this out on Max if you haven't seen it yet. All right, switching gears on over to the TV side. Oh man, Apple TV Plus, which I've told you over and over and over again, is the streamer of choice. Every show they drop is hot fire. And now they dropped a new one with Owen Wilson, and I had to give it a shot. I had to check it out because it's Owen Wilson, it's Apple TV Plus. Why not? So I checked it out and I loved it. It's so good. They dropped the first 3 episodes. The fourth episode drops tomorrow, and I am ready for it. This show is called Stick, and Owen Wilson plays a character named Price Cahill. He was headed for golf greatness. He was a golf legend when an on-course meltdown derailed his career. Now he's struggling to stay afloat, and he goes all in on mentor Santi. He goes all in to mentor Santi, a teenage phenom with immense potential, and maybe save himself. So yeah, in the first episode, you see he's kind of down on his luck. He's drinking, he's doing drugs. He used to be this professional golfer, and he had a meltdown, and everybody thinks he's a big joke, and he's just really down on his luck. His wife has left him. He's getting divorced. So. He works on a golf course, and one day he hears these golf balls just flying, and he finds this kid, Santi, just nailing these golf balls, right? And he goes after him, and he tries to tell him, like, hey man, you should play. Like, let me sponsor you, let me take you under my wing. I want to mentor you and see what we could do. And Santi is basically like Happy Gilmore. He's like not the super great at the details of golf, but he's got superpower, he's got great accuracy, and he can really do some great things. But family tragedy is stricken, and he hasn't golfed in a long time, so Owen Wilson's trying to get him back on the horse. This show also has Mark Maron, Judy Greer, Timothy Oliphant. There's a lot of people in this one here. It is super funny. They're half-hour episodes, and yeah, the first 3 episodes were a big thumbs up for me. I am sold on it. Apple TV Plus with another hit. Big thumbs up. Check out Stick. And lastly, I just want to shout out that Resident Alien is back for season 4. I love this show. Alan Tudyk. If you're not watching this show, man, I'm telling you, go seek it out. I think you can watch the first 3 seasons on Peacock. The show typically streams on USA Network. I'm not sure. It used to stream on USA and Sci-Fi. I'm not sure if it's still on Sci-Fi, but it does stream on the USA Network. It's a funny ass comedy, drama, mystery, science fiction show. Alan Tudyk is an alien, but he looks human because he can shapeshift, and just everybody in this small town thinks they're seeing aliens, and he's doing his thing. The show is hilarious. It is so witty. It is so funny. Alan Tudyk is so great in this. I usually don't like these kind of shows that are on Sci-Fi Channel or USA, but this show nails it. It nails in tone. It nails in just its hilarity. I cannot preach it enough, so I'm so happy it's back for a 4th season, and I just implore you to give it a shot, man, if you haven't done that yet. It is really, really funny. All right, guys, so that's what I got. I got Ballerina now in theaters, 5 out of 5 stars. Check out Y2K, 3 out of 5 stars over on Max. And on the TV side, definitely check out Stick, big thumbs up over on Apple TV Plus. And Resident Alien Season 4 is back, baby. Check it out over on the USA Network. All right, guys, let's get on over to our box office. Coming in at number 10, it's the Thunderbolts. Number 9 is Sinners, which is now available on Premium VOD, by the way. Number 8 is Dan Da Dan, Evil Eye. Number 7, Bring Her Back. Number 6, The Phoenician Scheme. Number 5, Final Destination Bloodlines. Number 4, Karate Kid Legends. Number 3, Mission Impossible The Final Reckoning. Number 2, Ballerina. There you go. It came in at number 2 with 24.5 million. I said earlier, it kind of fell a little under expectations. They were hoping it would hit 30, and it came in at 24.5. So not horrible, but definitely below expectations. I'm hoping word of mouth will kind of keep this one rocking. Number 1, once again, man, 3 weeks in a row, Lilo and Stitch with another $32.3 million. So congratulations there to Lilo and Stitch. All right, guys, with the box office out the way, let's get on into our news of the week. AMC Theaters has got your Galactus popcorn vessel, guys. This thing is so cool. Limited stock. It is massive. 17 inches tall. It is a giant Galactus head that holds popcorn. It is so cool. I also heard it's like $50, but it does include a large popcorn, so don't forget that there. That's at least $30 of the value. So, but it's pretty cool, man. So if you're a popcorn bucket collector, definitely check this one out because it is the best. We got the first big trailer for Wicked for Good. That's right, Wicked 2 hitting theaters on November 21st. Cynthia Erivo, Ariana Grande. New trailer came out. It is pretty awesome. Like I said, this movie really shocked me with how good it was for the first one, and I will be there for the second one. I'm ready. But check out the trailer if you haven't seen it yet. It is really, really good. We have the final trailer for Mike Flanagan's The Life of Chuck, so check that out if you're interested. I love this casting right here. Schitt's Creek star Emily Hampshire has been cast as Edith in Marvel's Vision series, so that is awesome there. Of course, you remember Edith was the voice in the glasses in the Spider-Man movie. It was even dead, I'm the hero, I believe is what Edith stood for from good old Tony Stark. So she was, like I said, just a voice in the Spider-Man movies, but now she's going to be played by Emily Hampshire, which is awesome because she is phenomenal. So I'm so happy on that casting. Ma 2 is officially in the works of Blumhouse with Octavia Spencer set to return. This is pretty awesome here. Ma was a pleasant, pleasant surprise when this movie dropped, and never thought we'd get a sequel. So very cool to see that they're working on something. We have a new teaser for the Fantastic Four First Steps. It's just about a minute long, but that's because tickets are on sale now. So they always drop like a new teaser when the tickets go on sale. I already got my tickets for the IMAX on preview night, so I'm very, very excited. Definitely check out Fantastic Four if you haven't. We have the final trailer as well for Heads of State, which is going to be streaming on July 2nd on Prime Video. I cannot wait for this movie. I think this looks awesome, and I'm very sad that this is not going to be in theaters and that this is just a straight to streaming movie. John Cena, Idris Elba, Priyanka Chopra, and Jack Quaid star in this one. It is star-studded, and it looks hilarious. Action comedy right here. I love it, man. So definitely check out this trailer, and I can't wait to stream this on July 2nd. I'm hoping maybe we might get a screening here locally. I know our local company that we partner with likes to do prime screenings a couple days early, so maybe, fingers crossed, we'll get one for Heads of State. We'll see. We got the all new poster for Wicked for Good, which is pretty cool, man. So check that out. It's a wrap on Ready or Not 2. Here I come. This is going to be hitting theaters officially on April 10th, 2026. The Fantastic Four sold more tickets on Fandango during its first day than any other movie this year. So big congratulations there for the Fantastic Four. That's awesome to hear. And a big congrats to Tom Cruise, who was awarded the Guinness World Record by doing 16 burning parachute jumps during the making of Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. When I saw this scene in the movie, I did not think this was something he actually did. I know he did all the airplane stuff and all this other stuff. I did not think he did the burning parachute jump, and he did 16 times. He's now in the Guinness Book of World Records. So pretty damn awesome. Congrats to Tom Cruise. The Accountant 2, if you missed this one, it is now streaming on Prime Video. Definitely worth the watch. I like that movie a lot. Chad Stahelski on the John Wick franchise's Body Count and saying that he is still working with Keanu Reeves trying to figure out the fifth movie. They do want to do it, but they want to make sure they got it right before they move forward there. MGM Plus has slotted July 13th for the premiere date of The Institute, which is the upcoming thriller series that is based on the Stephen King novel from 2019. We got the first trailer for Jennifer Lopez and Diego Luna in the new musical movie, Kiss of the Spider-Woman. This is a straight-up musical, so definitely if you like that kind of stuff, I think this is going to be a big one for that. But check out that trailer. We finally have an official trailer for Alien Earth, which is coming to FX. This premieres August 12th on Hulu. They've been teasing us for months, and we finally got a good 2-minute trailer. It looks really, really good. I am ready for it. So Alien Earth, check out the trailer, August 12th, Hulu. Butterfly has been finally given a release date. This is Prime Video's Daniel Day Kim spy show. It will be premiering on August 13th. Jason Blum promises that Five Nights at Freddy's 2 will be scarier than the original movie. I would hope so, because that original one sucked. Um, we have the teaser trailer for William Dafoe's new movie, um, as he plays an evil tenant in The Man in My Basement. I really dug this trailer. I really did dig it. It is very unique. Corey Hawkins is in this as well. William Dafoe just showing up saying, "Hey, I'll give you a bunch of money. Let me stay in your basement for a couple weeks." Why? What's going on? I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, get ready for The Man in My Basement. This one's going to be really, really good. Um, Thunderbolt's post-credit sequence might not be as simple as fans thought. So if you've seen Thunderbolts at this point, we're going to spoil because it's been out for a long time. In the post-credit scene, we see the Fantastic Four rocket coming into the Marvel 616 universe. Now, we all just assumed at the time, like, duh, it's the Fantastic Four. They're coming into our timeline, right? Kevin Feige now is making everybody scratch their head saying, well, yeah, it's a Fantastic Four ship, but is it that Fantastic Four ship? So I don't know what the hell's going on, man. But they're making us all start to wonder, like, is this a variant Fantastic Four ship? Is this the Fantastic Four ship that's coming with Doctor Doom on it? Right. That's a lot of stuff. I'm gonna be wondering. It might not be as straightforward as we once thought. So we'll see. We'll have to see. Tom Hiddleston is hinting of more Loki stories to tell after Avengers Doomsday, so that will be definitely interesting. Dogma 2 is looking to move forward. Kevin Smith working really hard on this one and really itching to get Matt Damon and Ben Affleck to return for it. That would be great. Russell Crowe has joined the cast of Netflix's Unabomber movie that they're doing. Mikey Madison is replacing Sydney Sweeney in the upcoming A24 Edgar Allan Poe movie. Crypto spin-off movie is coming in animated form from James Gunn. So, of course, we're going to get that crypto movie. Why not, man? You got to do crypto. Black Panther will have a bigger role in Avengers Doomsday. That's what's teased by Letitia Wright. Megan director is going to be doing the Monster High movie next, as the studio hopes that this movie could be the next Barbie. Yeah, we'll see about that one there. But good luck. I mean, Monster High could be really big. We have the trailer for The Rainmaker. Lana Parrillo and Madison Eisman star in the legal drama. John Wick director Chad Stahelski has finally given a positive update on the Highlander reboot with Henry Cavill. It looks like the movie is going to start filming in September. So that is awesome. It's going to get behind cameras this year, and hopefully we'll have a release date uh, in late 2026 or early 2027. So we'll see, but I'm glad to hear that there is finally a start date on this thing, because this movie has been pending for quite a long time. In a movie that is not moving forward anytime soon, Mike Flanagan was supposed to be doing the new Exorcist movie, but he is busy, busy, busy. So he says at this point the movie is on the back burner. Snow White, the new version that just came out with Rachel Zegler, is going to start streaming on Disney Plus on June 11th, tomorrow. So there you go. You can start streaming that one tomorrow. ABC's Scrubs revival will do more than just play the hits. We got an interview with Zach Braff and creator Bill Lawrence talking about the potential season 10 that they're trying to put together. Nicole Kidman has been cast in The Girls and Their Horses over at Prime Video. She loves doing them TV shows, man. That's for damn sure. We got all the character posters for Superman. We got a new poster for Butterfly with Daniel Day Kim, again premiering on August 13th on Prime Video. Prime Video has also announced the return of Maxton Hall. It'll be coming back for a new season on November 7th. Fede Alvarez has revealed that the sequel to Alien Romulus is currently in pre-production and will begin filming in October. So very cool there. I'm ready. In some really cool TV news, I'm excited about this. Samuel L. Jackson is looking to take on the role as the lead in the next big Taylor Sheridan series. Now, Taylor Sheridan does Tulsa King with Sylvester Stallone, and this is supposed to be a spin-off of that in that same world. as he's doing a spinoff of Tulsa King. I believe it's going to be called Nola King and takes place in New Orleans. But I am down, man. Samuel L. Jackson, Tulsa King spinoff. I want something with him and Sly at some point. We got to get it, right? But I'm very, very excited of this news for sure. We got a new poster for Alien Earth, which is really, really cool. Yeah, it is called Nola King, by the way. So there you go. Viola Davis is set to produce and star in a new thriller called Allie Clark over at Amazon MGM Studios, which did her last action movie G20. So she's teaming up with them again for a conspiracy thriller that is titled Allie Clark. A Care Bears movie is in the works from Josh Greenbaum over at Warner Brothers. Nick Jonas is in final talks to play Kiss frontman Paul Stanley in a biopic about the famous rock band. McG will be directing the project titled Shout It Out Loud, which is being fully financed by STX. I love this. I like McG. I like Kiss. I think Nick Jonas would be a really good Paul Stanley. I like all of this, man. I am ready. Let's do it. Blumhouse supposedly is in talks to buy the Saw franchise from Twisted Pictures. That's right, the on again, off again talks of Blumhouse acquiring part of the long running horror franchise Saw are back on. If a deal is made, then James Wan, who directed the first movie and launched the franchise with Lee Winnell, would receive an ownership stake. So very cool there, man. I would love to see Blumhouse fully take over the Saw movies for sure. One of Them Days, a movie that a lot of people have told me is really, really good and I should watch it. So it is on my queue now to check out. And a sequel is in early development for the original comedy movie, One of Them Days. Sony Pictures released a movie earlier this year that starred Keke Palmer and SZA. They are expected to return as they are working on that sequel. So very, very cool. Congratulations there. Mikey Madison, we talked about her jumping in, taking over that role for Sydney Sweeney. She is now in talks to star in The Mask of the Red Death, a reimagining of Edgar Allan Poe's classic from filmmaker Charlie Polinger, with A24 set to distribute domestically. All right, let's see here what we got. We got a new teaser, and when I say teaser, it is a teaser. It's only 30 seconds for Superman, so check that out. Sophie Turner stars in the new trailer for the survival thriller movie Trust. Check out the trailer for that. It hits theaters August 22nd. Mia Goth is in talks to star alongside Ryan Gosling in Sean Levy's Star Wars Starfighter movie. That film is set to release May 28th, 2027. We got the new poster for Freakier Friday along with the new trailer. Every time new poster, new trailer. So check this out with Lindsay Lohan, Jamie Lee Curtis. Freakier Friday hits theaters August 8th. Let's see here. Insidious 6 is moving forward as they've just cast a female lead and they're getting a director put together. Texas Chainsaw Massacre reboot, Jordan Peele, A24, and a whole bunch of others are vying for the rights to this movie. So we'll see what ends up happening with that. A Mass Effect TV show is moving forward over at Prime Video. Supposedly Bring Her Back and Talk to Me take place in the same shared universe. So there you go there, just a little tidbit. We got the first full trailer for Star Trek Strange New World Season 3. I really like this show, so looking forward to Season 3, which premieres next month. Amazon Prime's video show, what is it? The ballet comedy Itoli has been canceled after just one season. Even though they already renewed it for a second season, they're backing up and saying, nah, we're not going to do that. And it's canceled. So there you go. That's why you don't renew shows way in advance. Speaking of other shows that have been canceled, The Cleaning Lady and Alert Missing Persons Unit have both been canceled over at Fox. Kind of a bummer. I do watch Alert Missing Persons Unit, so kind of bummed to see that one go. But I'm not extremely heartbroken, but I get it. Let's see here. Big Little Lies creator David E. Kelley is hopeful for season 3. He says it will happen at some point, and everyone is very committed to it. So there you go. We will see what happens there. Seth Rogen, Kieran Culkin are voicing ambitious pigs in the first footage from Andy Serkis's Animal Farm. We have the first trailer for The Lost Bus. This is a new movie that's directed by Paul Greengrass, starring Matthew McConaughey and America Ferrera, and this is coming soon to Apple TV Plus. The Lost Bus looks really good, looks intense. Um, Let's see here. We got some character posters for Squid Game Season 3. The third and final season will premiere on June 27th. Um, we put up the video of the original Broadway cast of Hamilton reuniting for their 10th anniversary. It was a pretty cool performance they did at the Tony Awards. So we put that up on our X page so you guys could check it out if you were interested, along with, of course, the full winner list of the Tony Awards from this past weekend. Um, Let me see here. We got the new poster for Together. This is Dave Franco and Allison Bree's new comedy that looks pretty damn creepy. We got a first look at Twisted Metal Season 2. I'm so excited for this show, man. It comes back July 31st for Season 2, and we got your first look at some of the competition there from Twisted Metal Season 2. Definitely worth the check out. So it's about 2 minutes long. Give it a whirl. Logan Lerman and Molly Gordon star in the official trailer for Oh Hi. This hits theaters on July 25th. We have a new teaser trailer for Ironheart, which premieres June 24th over on Disney Plus. Pretty bummed to hear that it's only 6 episodes and they're going to drop 3 of them on June 24th. So I think the show only going to be out for 2 weeks. They're going to drop the final 3 the next week, or they're going to stretch it out after that. I don't know. We'll see. But pretty damn interesting. I think they're trying to just rush it before Fantastic Four. The live action Legend of Zelda movie has been delayed to May 7, 2027. So there you go. Keep an eye out there. A Snoop Dogg biopic is moving forward as they are now in search for a lead actor and director. We have some details about Eyes of Wakanda, the new animated series that's coming to Disney Plus later this year. We have the trailer for Medea's Destination Wedding. That's right, previews Tyler Perry's chaotic tropical getaway. We have the first trailer for The Pickup, which is Eddie Murphy's new movie coming to Prime Video on August 6th. It's Eddie Murphy with Pete Davidson and Keke Palmer. Even Lagora's in this as well. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty funny. August 6th on Prime Video. HBO has also cast several more key roles for the Harry Potter TV series, including the Malfoys and the Dursleys. I didn't recognize any of these names on the list, so I just posted them. You can go look if you want, but nobody were really worth me talking about. We have the complete winner list from the BET Awards, so check that out if you're interested. Warner Brothers Discovery is set to split into 2 parts, a streaming and studio, along with global networks. So we'll see how that ends up breaking out. But yeah, kind of interesting. It's kind of like they were when they were Warner Brothers and Discovery. So yeah, they were 2 combined into 1. Now they're 1 and want to combine into 2. Very interesting. Just like going from HBO Max to Max back to HBO Max. Very, very interesting. So, I was excited about this news here. Rachel Brosnahan, our new Lois Lane, I love her so much. She will lead Presumed Innocent Season 2. This will be inspired by the debut legal thriller novel Dissection of a Murder by Joe Murray. This is going to be coming again, of course, to Apple TV Plus. The first season was with Jake Gyllenhaal, and it was excellent. I loved it. And I was wondering what they were going to do with the show. Looks like they're going to do anthology style. So season 2 with Rachel Brosnahan. Let's see here. We got that new official trailer for The Institute. We talked about it earlier. Stephen King's new show. This premieres July 13th on MGM Plus. So check that out. We have the new trailer for Eddington. Joaquin Phoenix, Pedro Pascal, Luke Grimes, Deidre O'Connell, Michael Ward, Austin Butler, and Emma Stone all star in Eddington. This is Ari Aster's new film, and it hits theaters on July 18th. James Gunn says his next DCU movie won't be a straight up Superman sequel. He says it's kind of like a sequel, but it's not going to exactly be a sequel. Now the rumor is he's working on a world's finest movie with Superman and Batman. So kind of funny if he ends up doing that because of all the pushback of, the Zack Snyder, going from Man of Steel straight to Batman v Superman and not doing a Man of Steel 2. And then now it sounds like James Gunn's kind of doing the exact same playbook. So, but, obviously he will do it differently. Obviously he'll probably do it as Superman and Batman know each other and they're friends and they're doing they're doing something together. So I know it's different, but it's just kind of funny that, that's where I feel like he's hinting since he's like, it's got Superman involved, but it's not really a straight up Superman sequel. So there you go. We have the first trailer for Ballard, which is Maggie Q's new show that is the Bosch spinoff coming to Prime Video. Final Destination Bloodlines is going to hit digital next week on June 17th. A new Wonder Woman movie is in development. James Gunn finally said they're working on a new Wonder Woman movie. They're trying to move forward on it. They have a writer writing it right now, and we'll keep you posted for sure. We have the trailer for Too Much, which is Lena Dunham's new show. Felicity Huffman has been cast in Doc Season 2 over on Fox. Former Bosch star Titus Welliver will be returning to law enforcement with J.K. Simmons right there going to an MGM Plus crime thriller called The Westies. And it's going to be with J.K. Simmons. It takes place in the 80s. So that'll be pretty interesting. Patrick Schwarzenegger will star opposite Margaret Qualley in Love of Your Life, which will be a romantic drama that follows a young woman who loses her husband and goes on a journey to find a way forward in her life. The Last of Us creators have confirmed that season 3 will be led by Caitlin Dever. That's right. We heard the rumors that they were going to do her side of the story for season 3, and that is true. That's what they're going to be doing. So we'll see how that plays out. Incredibles 3, Pixar's shifting some things up, as Elemental director Peter Sohn will be taking over the directing responsibilities for the third installment of the animated series, taking the reins from Brad Bird. So we are ready. I forgot that they were doing Incredibles 3, so glad to see they're still moving forward there. New cast additions for the upcoming SpongeBob movie, Search for SquarePants, is going to include Regina Hall, Sherry Cola, Arturo Castro, George Lopez, and Ice Spice, along with that rapper also contributing an original song to the film. Hulu is now 100% officially owned by Disney, so they used to share it with Comcast, but they bought them out officially now. Yahya Abdul-Mateen II has officially joined David Fincher's Cliff Booth movie that they're working on there. James Gunn did confirm that Superman will have a post-credit sequence, so that's awesome. And speaking of Superman, I'm very excited because they announced that if you're an Amazon Prime member, Amazon Prime was doing an early screening of Superman, which of course Superman opens July 11th, and these early screenings were going to be on July 8th, so you get to see it on a Tuesday instead of Friday. And I got up this morning and I crossed my fingers and I crossed my toes and I said, let's see if I can get tickets to this thing. And luckily enough, I was. And I'm very, very excited that I was able to pull it off. I got my tickets for an IMAX showing of Superman early on Tuesday, July the 8th. Man, I'm so excited. This is my most anticipated movie. I'm so excited for Superman, and I'm glad I get to finally see it early. And then I'll buy tickets to go see it again on the 11th. Why not? Bella Thorne has a new movie where it's a new serial killer thriller that's going to be coming out in July called St. Clair. Um, and we talked about the Wonder Woman movie. That was the big breaking news of today, was that James Gunn and Peter Safran confirmed finally that they were working on a Wonder Woman movie, that it's currently being written, but no comment further on it about who's writing it. No casting's been done, just that they are finally looking at Wonder Woman officially in the public. So there you go. And on that note, my friends, that is the end of our show. So I hope you feel caught up. I hope you feel refreshed just for these, last 7 days, and then get ready for the next 7 days. We'll have to do it all over again. So thank you. Let's do some plugs. AmIOnTheAir.com is the official webpage. Make sure you bookmark it and save it for all your favorites, all the clips, all the links. It's all right there. AmIOnTheAir.com. Make sure you like us on Facebook at Facebook.com/AmIOnTheAir. Follow us on X at Am I on the Air, all one word, or myself directly at DX Don Mega. Same handles over on Threads. You can follow us on Blue Sky at Am I on the Air as well. We are available on all your favorite podcast streaming platforms. So wherever you listen to us, give a subscribe, follow along, 5 stars, thumbs up, whatever you could do would really help us out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever you listen to podcasts. Always follow us as well on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. We're on all the different social medias. Just search Am I on the Air, all one word. It is worth it, man. I do my video reviews up on there too, and you're missing out if you ain't on that. So make sure you subscribe. And thank you to our great affiliates at Red Dragons Radio. That's reddragonsradio.com. Follow on X at Red Dragons Radio, all one word, and follow at PopCulture_pros. Pop Culture Pros, we appreciate you. Thank you for always streaming our show on demand. And that'll do it for me on this Tuesday, June the 10th. I hope you all have an amazing week. We'll be going this weekend to check out How to Train Your Dragon. And we'll see what else floats our boat in the next week. So take care of yourselves and each other. And until next time, y'all. Peace.
Red Dragon!